This is one of those wrestlers for Iowa. He needs to keep climbing the ladder.
Yeah, he does. He's a guy with a lot of experience. He's won some good matches. A couple years ago, you know, just looked like he was the heir apparent to just kind of slip in there when Mike Evans left the spot open after his graduation. And so, but actually, nice job with that swing single. But
Amine for Michigan in on that single, 2 points immediately with the legs on. Sometimes Myers lets these early points jump out, and he's got to claw his way back. And that's just what's happening right now. Amine on the offense.
Well, he's found difficulty in his career, and what Amine is doing an impressive job with this cross-body ride. And, you know, his father, NCAA runner-up, you know, from the University of Michigan, and you know, good leg wrestler, had great range. But Miles is really off to a fast start. A lot of positive things happen in his career. I mean, this will not, you know, a win here for Miles Amine would not be a surprise to this Michigan coaching staff.
2-0, Amine out in front. He's highly higher ranked than Meyer. Intermat rankings have him 9, Meyer 13. Meyer was 4th in the Midlands at 174 pounds. As I said, Michigan has not wrestled since December 11th.
Nice shot again, right? This time a little bit held off a little bit better. Now he's going to try to come out the back door. Got his ankles tied up. He's able to clear one leg off. He's doing a nice job of circling back into the man. Probably one more effort with your ankles clear.
We're neutral.
And so, you know, he has to get his shoulders up, his ankles down to be able to help him out.
Break, stalemate it.
So, didn't kind of finish that, didn't have the same angle he had on the first shot. He had a little bit better angle, just more straight on that shot, but that's probably something you'll see him go back to. Myers is really, like you mentioned, Tim, has got off to a lot of slow starts in his matches, and that's why he's had a little bit of difficulty, particularly when he got to the tournament competition at the Midlands.
And one thing he has is a tank on his back, so he's got the shape. And what you said, and you talked about it, it's the further you get into the season, the less that's going to have an effect unless you execute early.
You get in the top 12. I mean, there's the top 12, 15 guys in some of these weight classes. All of them are going to be in shape at the end of the year. You got to rely on techniques to be able to take guys down. And that's why when I look at the first half of the year, who's scoring in the first 2 minutes? Who's scoring in the first minute? Who's scoring in the first 15, 20 seconds? And those are the guys that have, you know, they have the good techniques, and because you just can't, the way the sport is officiated anymore, you can't break guys at the end. And you take a look at these guys, the way they're wrestling right now, nobody's really exerting their will right now, and so nobody's getting tired.
Miles Amine out in front 2-1 at the end of the first period. The Brighton, Michigan is his hometown, and he's a product of Detroit Catholic Central. It's a family affair. We said his dad was a runner-up for Michigan and was a 4-year letter winner, and his uncle Sam also wrestled at Michigan, and he's got a brother Malik and a cousin Jordan who are on the Michigan wrestling team. So they have a family celebration throughout the year. They are maize and blue through and through.
I remember watching his dad and his uncles, and you know they would get out there and get after it. And I remember Mike hit a headlock against David Lee, I think, in the semifinals of the NCAA tournament, and against David Lee. And then we had a wrestler, Mike Van Arsdale, who ended up being a national champion that year and beat him in the finals. But he was all tough guy, you know, his rod iron tough. Nice job of getting the ankles squared off. Hooks the bottom leg. He's got to clear his head out. He's got to push that away as opposed to trying to hold on to it. And Myers, by the way he's moving, is going to end up giving him the position anyway.
There's the 2 points given by Jamie George, the official. 2 more. Takedown for Amine.
I think you want to get him right back. There's a locked hands call. So he just eliminated his escape.
Break, gentlemen, break here, break here, break here. You got 1 point red, technical violations, locked hands on green.
You saw from the camera angle, a real easy call.
So
that was a situation where he was shoelaces flat, needed to get his shoelaces up, drive back up into him, and he's trying to suck him back in with his biceps, and as a result, locked his hands.
The locked hands is one technical violation, and then the escape for Meyer. So now it's all tied up. The riding time is in favor of Amine.
Yeah, and he's been the aggressor on the feet. Now he's right back in on the shot. How's he going to try to score? He's out of position. He's going to try to drop his head up underneath that knee. Yep. I don't think Amine realizes how close he is to blowing this match wide open with just some little more solid wrestling.
Opportunity right here, but Meyer jumps through, gets in the funk.
Slow motion, wasn't it? It was just, I don't think the forces of gravity were really at play right there. He went to drive up through, and it was just like, when was he going to hit the mat? Yeah.
And it's all tied up, but the riding time at this moment is in favor of Amine. Can Meyer ride and eliminate the riding time? He's got 25 seconds of riding to do that.
Yeah, the thing, you've got to send the freshman down in this situation, though, because you know he's got to go down. If he can get out, he wins, and if he can get out in 14 seconds, he's got a 2-point lead. Roll through.
Didn't clear, and so Meyer hooks the leg there and stays on top.
Well, here's the problem, is that a lot of guys aren't used to riding on, the opponent rides them on the right-hand side, and Amine is struggling with this position. Again, you had to send him down, but you got to send him down with a plan. You got to try to get him to work on changeovers, a little more back pressure, and this is a position that Meyer is good at.
Meyer a little high, and Amine comes out. Meyer got high, and Amine with a reversal, 2 points. He's on top, and could he, in 13 seconds, he will also have riding time again. So the reversal instead of the escape cost, but he's back in. So there's an escape for Meyer.
Yeah, again, Meyer not necessarily making me look good in the top position there, but he gave up the reversal. But you know, Amine just right back on the shot, but there's no second move. Like I said, he's got an advantage. Doing a nice job of squaring up. It's stalemate.
All right, 6-5.
Meyer can steal this match.
Yes, yes.
He's been totally out of it.
Yeah, Amine up 6-5, and 28 seconds left. The encouragement of Coach Brands.
Back in on a shot. Sips the head to the outside. Gonna do a little crackdown. Again, clock moving. Gonna dip his head down to the outside, roll through. Again, clear your ankles first. Elbow deep. Both guys elbow deep. Probably likely gonna see a stalemate call. That's it. Yep.
What are they saying? No change. And so time ran out. It looked like he might have locked up the cradle, but too little, too late.
No review.
No review. 6-5, the winner, the Wolverine, the freshman, number 9 ranked, Miles Amine.